Alright, so this video is targeted for people who have lost a parent at an early age. Maybe before you're a teenager, maybe during your teens, maybe even in your 20s, still an early age. I lost my father when I was 15 years old, a freshman in high school. And of course, obviously it was not easy, a very dark time in my life. And it actually made it a lot more depressing because my father passed away 1 week before the COVID outbreak happened. So, those two together, man, that was rough, because he passed away in the hospital bed in front of me, and then a week later, next thing you know, the whole entire world is shut down. So pretty much I had no choice but to be cooped up in my bed, depressed, crying. I couldn't even go out and try to make it better because everything was shut down. I couldn't go to the gym. I had to sit there and just deal with it, okay? So in my case, it was rough. I'm here to talk about the outcomes of these types of situations. Once you experience these types of traumatic experiences, any traumatic experience that you have, there is always going to be some good that comes out of it. Any traumatic experience that you go through, or any loss that you go through, it is always going to make you a stronger person. Losing a parent or any loved one really at an early age is always going to hurt. It's always going to be painful, especially at a young age. But in this video, I'm going to tell you all exactly how to combat that pain, how to combat that sadness, because depression is not invincible. It is not as strong as you think it is. Trust me. Happiness is much stronger than any level of sadness, any level of mental health, any level of depression. Happiness is going to beat it every single time. And obviously, I don't know what anyone watching this video has gone through. I don't know how your life is going right now, okay? I don't. But if you clicked on this video, you most likely have lost a parent at a young age, and so have I. And you probably have trouble dealing with it. You probably don't know how to combat it. And I was there too. I was in that same exact position, but I was able to combat it. I was able to find my happiness and get over the situation. I'm going to tell you exactly how I did. There's no secret. There's no hack. Okay, there's simply being happy and not being happy. Okay, sadness is temporary. Okay, that's just a mood that you're in. So don't think that you're forever going to be sad. You're forever going to be depressed. All of that is temporary until you find everlasting happiness. And the way that you find everlasting happiness is finding your purpose and finding what makes you happy and figuring out what you were put on this earth to do. And a lot of you may be saying, "Oh, Maddox, you don't understand. You don't understand my life. You don't know how hard it is for me. You don't know how hard this loss was." But I do, okay? Because for most people, whenever they lose a parent or lose a loved one, they can still go out and do things that make them happy. You know, they can go out and maybe enjoy some ice cream, eat some dessert, enjoy some foods that they like, go out with their friends, go bowling, play sports, do anything that makes them happy or may numb the pain for a little bit. But me, I couldn't do any of those things. I have a lot of things that will make me happy that definitely would have made me feel better in the moment. But no, that was the darkest time of my life, and I didn't even know if I was ever going to make it out, but I did, and there's a way to do so. It was my father that passed away. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but it was a brain bleed. It was a tragedy. So he was in the hospital for about 5 days before he passed, but during those 5 days, we just kept hoping for the best, but in the end, it did not go the way that we wanted it to. And I was in the room along with some other family that was in the room the moment that he passed. And the moment that he passed, I remember thinking to myself, man, at least I have an excuse to go into the gym and get huge, okay? At least I have an excuse to go out and do more things that I love to do. And then 2 days later, I went to high school. I showed up at school, and this outburst happens. They come on the intercom, "Hey, we're canceling school for 2 weeks." Next thing you know, everything's shut down. So I did not know what to do. I had to sit up in my room, cooped up, just watching TV shows while grieving, mourning the loss of my father, while my mother was also doing the same thing, and I had to sit there and be in a house with her and watch her grieve. And that is not easy, bro. And one thing that you all know, anyone who is a son or a daughter to anybody, there is nothing more painful than watching your parents cry or be in any sort of pain. There is nothing more painful than that. And a lot of kids never actually figure that out until they see their parents cry or until they see their parents sad or going through something, okay? And it's not easy, okay? It hurts. It hurts. So I couldn't even turn to anything to make me happy. I couldn't go and eat out. I couldn't go and work out in a gym. I couldn't go and eat ice cream. Everything was shut down. The whole city was like an apocalypse. And it was the worst possible time to be grieving a death. But you know, I said to myself, every day, it will get better. It will get better. It will get better. And eventually it did get better. It is always going to get better. Okay, so even if you're watching this video right now and you're in that depressive state, or you're in that state to where you feel like you can't get out of there, you don't know a way out, listen to me. It is going to get better. You just have to hang in there. God forbid anyone watching this video did something stupid. Okay, and you probably can put 2 and 2 together what I'm talking about, okay? But if you were to ask me, it's one of the most selfish things that you can do, okay? Just because you're in pain, you're gonna put everyone else that loves you in pain. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me, okay? It's not making anything better, it's just making it worse. But one thing that I can tell you from this experience is sitting in your own sorrow, sitting in your own sadness, curled up into a ball, curled into your room, locking yourself in your room, curled up in your bed, just crying, just being depressed and just being sad is the worst thing that you can possibly do. Because the more that you do that, the more it is going to take over, the more intense your sadness is going to become. The key is movement. Stay active. And I know that sounds a little silly. What's moving around is not going to make you happy, Maddox. It's not going to cure depression. And you're right, it's not. It's not that simple. But you have to go out and find something that's going to give you happiness, that's going to fulfill your sadness, okay? You have to find something to look forward to. You have to give yourself something to look forward to every single day. Because the odds are, if you're sad, you most likely don't have anything that makes you happy. You don't do anything that you enjoy. You probably work a job that you hate, okay? You have to find something that will give you happiness. And it's not going to be easy, but the clock is always ticking. Time is always flowing. Time does not stop. So your time is limited. So you have to go out and fight for it. You have to go out and find something that is going to make you happy. You have to go out and find your purpose. Find out who you really are. So to simplify it a little bit more, any pain that you experience, any depression that you have, any mental health issues, they can all be combated if you find happiness. And that happiness is going to destroy that sadness every single time. Trust me. And most people that want to cut it off early, okay? They want to leave the gift of life before they're supposed to, okay? You know what I mean when I'm saying by that, okay? The C word, oh my God. The S word, okay? You know what I'm talking about. The odds are, if you feel that way, if you feel like doing that, the reason is because you feel like you don't have a reason to be on the earth. You don't have anything that you look forward to. But that's not going to come to you. You only find something that you look forward to, and you only find things that make you happy if you go out and find them. Okay? You can't just, it's not going to come to you. That is not how life works. Life rewards the people who go out and fight for happiness. So I'm not going to sit here and ramble on and just talk and talk and talk. I'm going to make it very short and sweet for you all. Okay? If you are feeling sad, if you are in a depressive state, if you struggle with any mental health problems, do not sit there and take it. It is only going to get worse. If you go out and find something that you enjoy, find a passion, follow a dream, develop a dream, do something that will keep you busy and keep you occupied. Oh my God! I wanted to go one video without stuttering. It never happens, bro. It never happens. Find something to keep you occupied. Find something that keeps you busy. Find something that you love to do. Find something that you want to make a career out of, that you love it so much. Okay? You have to do things that you love. You have to give yourself a reason to be happy. Give yourself a reason to wake up the next day. Find your happiness. Now, I'm not saying the moment that you leave your bed and go and try to talk to people or go and try to hit a workout, you're going to feel better. I'm not saying that at all, because that's not how it works. But over time, once you keep moving and you find something that you like, eventually that sadness is going to go away. And it's going to replace with happiness. It's going to replace with a drive. It's going to replace with a purpose. Okay? So anyone going through a grieving time, going through a loss in the family, losing a loved one, heartbreak, whatever it is, bro, I've been through it all. Okay? I could tell y'all stories all the time. I could sit here and tell y'all stories all day. Okay, if anyone wants to hear a story about a specific topic, let me know in the comment and I'll give it to you. Okay, I don't mind opening up, y'all know that. And I don't have many friends, man, so I don't mind opening up to y'all. Okay, y'all are my friends. Everyone watching this video, I consider you a friend. I tell y'all more than I do anybody, really, so just keep that in mind. But listen, I know you don't have the motivation to get out of bed. I know you don't have the drive to go out and do anything. I know you don't. But that is what life is designed to do. It is designed to bring you down and break you apart. That is what life is designed to do. Okay, it's not designed to make you happy. Life is not supposed to make you happy. It's supposed to tear you down. But the ones that survive are the ones that get up and are relentless and refuse to stay down. So just go fight for your happiness, man. I did it, and I found what I love, and I'm the happiest that I've ever been. Even without a father, okay? I'm the happiest I've ever been. And I will continue to fight for my happiness, and I will continue to follow my dreams and follow my passion and achieve my goals, okay? Just like this morning, summer's coming up. I'm trying to get a six-pack, and I woke up this morning with a six-pack because I've been eating a roasted chicken every single day for like a month now, and that's it, okay? It's pretty miserable, but it's worth it. And I haven't been through as much trauma as a lot of people have, okay? By all means, I'm not trying to say I have. And there is a large portion of people who have had it a lot worse than me in their childhood. Even you, okay? Remember that. There's always someone who has it 10 times worse than you do. But struggle is good. Struggle is good for you. Struggle is good for the brain. You know why? Because it strengthens you up. It strengthens your brain and it strengthens you up. Okay, so next time another traumatic experience happens, you built up a tolerance and you're going to be able to take more pain. Your emotions are going to be not as delicate. Your emotions are going to be more durable. And you're going to be able to take some more heat than you would if you didn't go through any trauma. So the benefits that I've experienced from this, it makes you a better person, okay? If you do the right thing. If you handle that trauma correctly, it will make you a better person. Now, we all know how these nasty, disgusting people in this world like to handle their trauma sometimes. Maybe they'll head off to a middle school or a high school or a church, God forbid, because those people weren't strong enough. They couldn't handle it, and they damn sure did not handle their struggles the right way. You, my friend, you're different. I see it in you. I'm looking at you right now, face to face. I see it in you. You're different. You can make it through. It's made me a better person. It's made me appreciate life more. It's made me appreciate the people around me more. Because in an instant, everything can change, dude. Everything can change. So it opens your eyes to the gift of life and the things that you really should be grateful for. And overall, it just makes you a better person. And remember, that is only if you handle this pain correctly. As long as you don't take your pain and cause others more pain, your life is going to get significantly better before you even know it. So you, right now, that's watching this video, that's going through a tough time, get out of your bed. Get out of that chair. Go fight for your happiness. If you don't know what you want to do with your life, go figure it out right now, bro. Go figure it out. And I promise you, everything is going to get better. I love each and every single one of you, and I believe in you all. All right? Toodles.